Hello students, hello viewers, welcome to this video. And in this video, we are going to discuss the pronunciation of a new word. And the word for today is, let me spell it out for you, Periodically. Let me repeat the spelling, Periodically. And this word divides itself into 6 syllables. They are pair, re, odd, a, cur, e. Let me repeat. Syllable 1 is pair, syllable 2 is re, syllable 3 is odd, syllable 4 is e, syllable 5 is cur, and syllable 6 is li. Pair, re, odd, a, cur, e. So total of 6 syllables. Okay, and so you tell me now. Now you know how you fairly know how pronunciation in English works. Tell me how many stressed syllables there are likely to be. Since there are 6 syllables, you know the answer. There are likely to be at least 2 stressed syllables. Not at least, there are likely to be 2 stressed syllables. A primary stressed syllable and a secondary stressed syllable. Okay, so what are they likely to be? Out of these 6, tell me which is the most likely to be. So 6 is gone. The last syllable is gone. So we are left with 5. So it could be any of these. Okay. So if it is 5, okay, then we need, okay, let me pronounce it for you so that you are, okay. Let us assume that the 5th syllable has primary accent. Then which syllable is likely to get the secondary accent? Usually the second or the third. If you give the first syllable the primary accent, sorry, the secondary accent, and the 5th syllable the primary accent, then you have 3 unstressed syllables. And usually English pronunciation avoids that. Okay, 3 unstressed syllables between 2 stressed syllables is not wrong. It happens. Okay, but that is not very common. And that usually English pronunciation or English stress system avoids such situations. Okay, so if the 5th syllable has primary accent, the 2nd or 3rd syllable will get the secondary accent. If the 4th gets the primary accent, then the 1st or the 2nd syllable will get the secondary accent. Okay, let's listen to the pronunciation of the word, and then you will know which syllable gets the primary accent and which syllable gets the secondary accent. Okay, so are you ready? Let's listen to the pronunciation. I'll pronounce the word periodically. You got to excuse me. Give me a second. I repeat. Periodically. 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 So if you listen very carefully, you'll see that the 3rd syllable gets the primary accent. So periodically. And there are 3 unstressed syllables after that, e, kel, and e. Okay. So let us look at the let me share screen with you, and let's look at yeah. So there we are. The word for today is periodically, and there are 2 accented syllables. The primary accent is on the 3rd syllable, odd, and we know that there should be a distance of at least 1 unstressed syllable between 2 stressed syllables. Okay, and it should not be more than 3. So minimum 1, maximum 3. Okay, so here we have re is the unstressed syllable between pair and odd, and there we have, let's look at the transcription also. It is not p, it is pair. It's a this, please follow the cursor. This is a diphthong here, so it's not periodically, it's periodically. Okay, so let me repeat the pronunciation: periodically. So when we were trying to guess where the secondary accent and the primary accent were, so if I told you that if the 5th syllable gets a primary accent, then the 2nd syllable should usually get the secondary accent, because if you have 3 unstressed syllables like you have here, okay, usually English stress systems avoid that. Okay, so Yeah, we'll talk more about that in in a detailed video, so that you understand how stressed and unstressed syllables work. But let me tell you something. Let me stop sharing just for a minute. See, you will understand the number of stressed and unstressed syllables only when we move from the pronunciation of words to the pronunciation of utterances, or I mean, I'm using a technical term, the pronunciation of sentences. Only when we take the spoken sentence, you'll understand how the stressed events get adjusted. Okay, so let's come back to the word for today. So you have the third syllable gets the periodically gets the primary accent. The first syllable gets the secondary accent, and there are three unstressed syllables after that. So you need not worry about them. I mean, if you observe the pronunciation periodically, periodically. All right. So this is the word for today, and it has six syllables: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that again, we've taken six syllables. But that again, it will help you in your practice. So please keep practicing periodically. Please keep your questions coming in, and students, please keep on take out a notebook and look at the task that I've given you, four syllable words, and then the location of primary and secondary stress. And I'm sure you will start understanding how the English stress system works. Please keep practicing. Please look forward to the next video, and goodbye.